start of the lightweight and 250 production race. It's under starter's orders. So it's like Regan Phibbs got off fairly well. Hayden Lockhart. Who have we got here? Regan Phibbs into the lead. Timothy Gray second, Hayden Lockhart third. And leading the 250 production in fourth place is Leon Jacobs.
Great little start there out in the front, and he's trying to show a clean pair of heels and break this little gang up in this one. Good bit of dicing down there into that turn 6, and that was Jesse Stroud, one of our bigger race riders out there, defending himself pretty well on the bike with his big head. And his older brother there just pulled off on lap 1. That's not a good warm-up, but best of luck this coming week for Jacob Stroud, who's going to be shooting over to Malaysia and then getting a great opportunity to ride over in that series.
Regan Phibbs across the line first. Timothy Gray and Hayden Lockhart. Cameron Day is also in lightweight. The 250 production led now by Nick Burke over Leon Jacobs and Philip Lowe.
So what sort of age are these kids, Steve? And what sort of money is it going to cost to get into this sort of a class?
Well, the class is has a whole mixture of ages. There's no age limit, even though it's called junior. And it's often populated by young riders coming up and old riders reliving their youth. But most of our riders we have out there today are on the younger end of the scale. The 300, the lightweight race spikes, you need sort of six to 10 grand to get into, to get a competitive bike. And the 250 production, you can get into for a bit less, maybe under 4 or 5 grand might just get you started. And the higher sung's even a little bit less than that.
So Regan Phibbs scooting off out there in the lightweight class, and he's got quite a good lead, and he's doing some super fast lap times there at a minute 20. Hasn't got his little nemesis, Jacob Stroud, who's unfortunately had to pull out with mechanical failure. He missed the start and then laid it down in turn 2 in the last one with a little bit of bad luck. But there's still another Stroud out there with Jesse, and he's going great. He's in on that little 150. He looks like a tiny little kid with an adult's head on there, but he must have some pretty good power to weight in that little 150. And there's just someone throwing it up inside, and Jesse's in a tight little battle there.
Regan Phibbs around, really off another lap in the lead. He's got almost half a straight now. Timothy Gray and Hayden Lockhart. And Nick Burke leading the 250 class.
So we've got all sorts out in this class, haven't we? We've got some of the R3, the new Yamaha 300s. We've got Hyosung 250s out there. We've got little KR 150s. It's quite a diverse little group in this one, isn't it?
Yeah, there's the lightweight class has a good mixture of competitive bikes that are available. Not all of them are out there riding today, but you can pick anything in lightweight from a KTM C390 single. There's the Yamaha R3, that seems to be a very popular choice, and the Kawasaki 300. It's basically the same choices you have at the Superbike grounds in their 300 class.
Huge lead there for Rogan Phibbs and Regan, and he's doing some great lap times still popping in some 1:20s consistently, and he hasn't got Jacob on his tail, so he can do that sort of lap time by himself. Nick Burke out there in 4th place on the track, but 1st place in the Junior 250 production class, and he always turns up and has a greatly presented machine, and he's doing a fine job out there. White flags out, 1 to go. Regan out there still leading the lightweight class. And in front is Leon Jacobs leading the 250 production class from Nick Burke. Jacob Stroud seems to have remounted his gear lever problems, and he's out there just riding around. Coming through to get the race win there is Regan Phibbs. What a great race. 1:19, super duper fast lap times, and great form heading into the Suzuki Series in 7 weeks' time. Second place is Hayden Lockhart, Timothy Gray in 3rd, and first of our 250 production is Leon Jacobs, followed by Nick Burke, Cameron Day. Now, Steve, you were just mentioning that we're not having a prize giving after this race event tonight. We're going to have it down at the club, and you're going to tie it in with swap meet.
Yeah, the same day as the swap meet and show. We'll follow that on in the afternoon with the prize giving in the club rooms.
Whenabouts is that? On the
29th of October, about 2 p.m.